but also to play such an iconic character?
You just reminded me of I forgot what she asked me earlier. I asked her to restate her question because I had this brilliant thing, but it just went straight out of my mind. How's it feel to play it? Dude, it's like, I mean, he's one of my brother's favorite characters, you know, and he's always been just badass, man. Just like he's got this like brawling kind of style. He just kind of can just fly off the handle and just go get it. I mean, just deliver his punishment and deliver vengeance in a very finite way, and that's you know, you have to be careful with that. And you have to really respect the fact that that's what he's doing. You know, he's out there killing bad guys. You know? But I mean, the character, you know, for one of the tentpole titles, one of the larger titles that they have and more well known, to now be a Mexican American kid from LA, you know, doing his thing, riding, lowrider Dodge Charger. It was just, a beautiful twist of fate that I happened to be the right guy at the right time. And I was so thankful.
Did you feel kind of pressure taking on this role, knowing people would be looking up to you?
I tried to just like stay in my lane and do my thing because I had no control over. Only thing I had control over was what I do between action and cut. And I know that there had been the films and some people liked them, some people didn't. I know that there's a lot of love for Johnny Blaze. I love Johnny Blaze. I love Johnny Blaze. And and I knew there was going to be some pushback at the jump, but I just told myself, just do you, man. Do your thing. The rest of it is out of your hands. And I just wanted him to be a man of few words. I wanted him to be dangerous. I wanted him to be a focused, individual, which is all there in the books, and the source material is already there. I just wanted to make what's on the page real. Hands down. Felipe Smith, Trad Moore, Danilo Beirut, Damian Scott, these guys who created the all-new Ghost Rider. And it was a very rebellious thing when Felipe was asked to do it. He wanted to push buttons. He wanted people to hate it. And I loved the reaction when they released it. And they're like, oh, he's not on a bike, he's not this. But when the show came out, they're like, but that's the Ghost Rider. That's what he's about. That's what he does. So I'm very proud of that, and I hope that it continues, and I'm going to do my best to make sure it does.
What's this been like for you? Deal with the fans?
This?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, this is just the icing, man.
Yeah.
Like,
you like this part?
We work hard, and I just love seeing smiles on people's faces, and I'm a big hugger. I like to hug.
You actually get to drive the car?
I do. We got a 440 under the hood in the real one, and it's a monster, dude. We lit it up on stage, and it literally sounds like a dragon. It just shakes the whole place. And
so we heard Robbie talk about how he sought the vengeance himself. Do you know what that background was and like why he drove himself to sell his soul to the devil?
In the book?
No, in the show.
Well, in the show, we haven't got there yet.
Yeah. Did you know going into the season what his background was and that led into this?
Yeah. No, I know. I knew. I read the books immediately after I got the call from Jeff and Jed and Mo and everybody else. I went to the Golden Apple. I've told this story a few times because I think it's great. I had just gotten the call. I called my mom and my stunt double Morgan Benoit because we do everything together. This is our fifth character we play together. And then I went to Golden Apple Comics in Los Angeles on Melrose. And I went in there and Ryan knew me, but he didn't. He kind of knew. He just knew me as one of the guys that come in and buy comics. And I went in and I bought all the Robbie Reyes all new Ghost Rider. Actually, at the time it was only 12 issues and it was just the 2 trade backs. So I bought those, and I'm sitting there buying the books. And then he's like, yeah, this is a great story, man. You should read it. I was like, all right, cool. Thanks, man. And then from in the aisle, Ryan, the owner of the shop, calls out and he's like, man, have you guys heard that thing coming out of San Diego Comic-Con? Like, they got these like trains that are wrapped with an Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. advertisement that has a big flaming chain on it. And they're saying it's the Ghost Rider. I don't know. I mean, they had Hellfire last year, so it might be that. I don't know, but that'd be kind of cool. And I'm just sitting there, like, just biting my tongue. Just like, oh, I want to tell you so bad, but I had to wait until Friday because at that point was when which was actually my first day of work. Everyone else was having fun at Comic-Con, so this is my maiden voyage, and now I see how much fun it is. But yeah, he was just like, I just did everything within my power not to say anything. And then I came back a couple weeks later, and he's like, dude, you're the guy. You're the guy. I was like, yeah.
Yep.
We've gotten to see your character, of course, interact with Chloe's character.
Sure.
But have you gotten to start filming scenes with anyone else on the cast, or is there anyone you haven't had the chance yet that you're really looking forward to be able to play off of? That you can talk about?
It's a big family, that show, and Chloe's been great, and I don't know where the story's going. I mean, we're still shooting it. I don't know where the story's going. A lot of people want it to be a romantic thing. She doesn't have a lot of luck with that. In fact, most of her boyfriends die. Thankfully, I'm immortal, so that wouldn't happen. But there's also this really great, like almost like a sibling thing that's been built between she and I. Like in the books, my origin story in the books, I become the Ghost Rider as a result of these evil dealings by Mr. Hyde, played by Kyle MacLachlan in the second season, and who's also Daisy Johnson's father in the comic book world, and also in the S.H.I.E.L.D. world. And so the fact that we're both kind of derivatives of Mr. Hyde is kind of a cool thing, to where you can almost see us as this kind of sibling kind of relationship. But most of my stuff in these first two episodes has been with Chloe. She hopped in my car at the end of the last one. Probably not the wisest decision after we tried to kill each other twice already. But at that point, I mean, what better way to, like it was you say in Fight Club, like how much can you know about yourself if you ain't been in a fight? So how much can we know about each other if we haven't fought each other? And we did. And so I can't really say much, but there is a large cast. I mean, it would be a shame to just only meet one of them.
Playing a Latino character in a prominent network show, how does that feel?
It's dope. It's dope.
Are there any teasers you can give us about what we can expect?
Jeff. Where's Jeff Lowe?
He's talking to your left.
He's way too close to me. But yeah, no, man. But being, Mexican American superhero is it's cool. I mean, it's the reality of our world, and our show looks like the world, and that's what I love about it. You have Asian women in prominent positions, strong women. Henry Simmons is just beautiful dude, man. He's built like a tank. He's amazing. He's also the sweetest dude. And so I'm very proud of that fact, and I'm glad that I can come in and add that touch. But I think I gotta go.
Thank you.